തന്നാനേ താനാനെ തന്നാനേ തന്നാനേ.
ആരന്റെ കണ്ടത്തില് ആരണ്ട കൊത്തണത്, ആരന്റെ തെങ്ങുമേല് ആരണ്ട ചെത്തണത്, നല്ല ചങ്കാവിലെ കോരന്റെ കുട്ടിയാണ് ഞാനണ്ട പാടത്തെ കരുമണി മുത്താണ്. കളിക്കും കോരനും കടിഞ്ഞൂല് ഞാനണ്ട, കാത്തൂനും ചിരുതയ്ക്കും കുഞ്ഞാഞ്ഞ ഞാനണ്ട. നടകാതെ നേരം പോയി മുമ്പേലും ഞാനുണ്ട്, മണാലെ കൂട്ടിട്ട് കൊയ്യാനും ഞാനുണ്ട്. ഞാറുമുങ്ങണ് വരമ്പുമുടന് നേരം മങ്ങണ് കണ്ട, ഓളുമുങ്ങണ് ഓളുമുങ്ങണ് ഒപ്പമുങ്ങണ് കണ്ട, താത്തി കൊയ്യണ് താളത്തി കൊയ്യണ് നീട്ടി കൊയ്യണ് കണ്ട, വട്ടി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കൊട്ട നിറയ്ക്കണ് കാഴി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കണ്ട.
Available on iTunes.
तेरा नी कसूर गोरे रंग दा कसूर, एक तकनी दे नाल कर दिल चूर है। हाय तेरा नी कसूर गोरे रंग दा कसूर, एक तकनी दे नाल कर दिल चूर। उत्ते नैण वाले तीर चलावे है नखरे दिखावे बड़ा तड़फावे।
very warm morning to all of you. It is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome you all to this special occasion where we are blessed to receive very reverend Father Abraham Vettuvelil, the Superior General of Missionaries of St. Francis Diocese, on his annual visitation to our school.
வந்தாரை வாழ வைக்கும் நாடே நாடு எங்கள் நாடு பேர சொன்னாதிரும் பாரு, நாடு எங்கள் நாடு பேர சொன்னாதிரும் பாரு. சென்னை எங்கள் தலைநகரம், தஞ்சை எங்கள் நெற்களஞ்சியம், எங்க மதுரை தானுங்க, ககைய கால கிட்ட தொத்து நிற்கும் உங்க குதிரை தானுங்க. பாம்பன் பாலம் கடல் வெளி தானே எங்க பெருமை தானுங்க. மலைகளின் ராணி உலக மண்டலம் இவளுக்கு நிகர் யாத்தூருங்க. நாடே தமிழ்நாடு, நாடே தமிழ்நாடே. கல்லுக்குள்ள சிற்பம் பார்க்க மாமல்லபுரம், பட்டு சேலைக்கு ஆசைப்பட்ட காஞ்சிபுரம். வீரமான விளையாட்டுன்னா ஜல்லிக்கட்டு, முடிஞ்ச நீயும் கபடியில மல்லு கட்டு. கங்கைக்கு நிகரான காவிரி யாரு, அது பாயிடம் எல்லாமே செழிக்கும் பாரு. சங்கம் வைத்து வீரம் விதைச்ச எங்க மதுரை தானுங்க, ககைய கால கிட்ட தொத்து நிற்கும் உங்க குதிரை தானுங்க. பாம்பன் பாலம் கடல் வெளி தானே எங்க பெருமை தானுங்க. மலைகளின் ராணி உலக மண்டலம் இவளுக்கு நிகர் யாத்தூருங்க. நாடே தமிழ்நாடு, நாடே தமிழ்நாடே. நாடு எங்கள் நாடு பேர சொன்னாதிரும் பாரு, நாடு எங்கள் நாடு பேர சொன்னாதிரும் பாரு.
Dear fathers, brother, teachers and students, I invite you all to learn a part of St. Francis de Sales' life through a mime. Here we go. This year, the Msfs congregation celebrates the Year of Youth throughout the world. Therefore, it is nice that we reflect on the achievement of St. Francis de Sales, as he had achieved something great in Chablais as he was very young.
Chablais was an integral part of St. Francis de Sales' life. The work he did in the Chablais field, the challenges he faced, the progressive thinking and activities he undertook all combined to make us celebrate him today and cite him as a saint. After all, the Diocese of Geneva elevated him to the rank of bishop. What were the reasons and background of his Chablais mission? Let us now see in short through this mind.
The Chablais district was home to a wide range of believers who practiced a traditional Catholic faith. But some of Martin Luther's teachings, liturgies, and thoughts against traditional truths of Catholic unexpectedly led to the emergence of many schismatic churches. Calvin's schismatic church and Martin Luther's opposition church Protestants began to invade the Chablais district. These two congregations started to divert the people against the mother church with their scams. These two schismatic churches led to the destruction of the Catholic Church. Sacrificial altars were leveled, the sacred objects and the sacred images were set on fire. Catholic priests and nuns were warned and some were killed, and many were beaten and driven from the chapels and churches. Fearing this, the common people who lived in the terrible situation abandoned the faith of their mother church and joined these separatist congregations. It was in this context that King Charles Emmanuel of Savoy made this request to the Bishop of Geneva, Guillaume de Granier, to restore the Catholic Church again.
When Bishop knelt down thinking about this in the church on a fine day, the Lord revealed him that he should send Francis de Sales, who had been a priest for 9 months. Immediately, Bishop called Francis de Sales to discuss about this challenging task. At first, Francis de Sales refused the bishop's request because of his health. The bishop said to Father Francis de Sales that this was God's plan and will, and that Francis was the only suitable priest for this work. Understanding God's plan, Francis willingly accepted the dreaded task. Before going to his duty station, he went to Sales' house, his palace, to get his parents' blessings. When our saint went there, his father Du Bois, who dreamed of seeing his son as a lawyer, was in a great disappointment. So, he not only refused to bless his son to go to the troublesome Chablais, but also expressed his anger against him not to go there. Francis de Sales refused to step back, saying that this was his mission, and said goodbye to his beloved mother in secret. From the very beginning, it was unimaginable to see Francis as how he set foot in Chablais, the killing field where the priests were killed. The Martin Luther Church and the Calvinist Church subjected him to innumerable harassments, death threats, and lashings, and they saw him as a laughing stock. Even his cousin, Father Louis de Sales, who accompanied him as well as experienced all these problems for a few months, said that this was going beyond the limit and there was nothing they can do and they need to go back. But Francis was firm in his decision.
Our saint every day solemnly proclaimed the true doctrines of the Catholic Church in the market and public places. Whenever he got a chance, he celebrated Mass and began to attract the sectarians to his side through his homilies. Upon hearing this, the two systematic churches forbade the people to listen to Francis' homilies and preaching and teachings. They forbade Francis to preach anything in public places or churches. But when Protestants and Calvinists tried to kill Francis several times, the Lord saved him from their clutches. Francis said that the King of Savoy, Charles Emmanuel, had given him the authority through a letter to do his work more intensively. This caused a great volume of fury and anger of the separatists to its peak. Francis could not do his work openly, and so he wrote the teachings and truths of the Catholic Church in simple way to understand as pamphlets and slipped through the doorways of people's houses and also placed it in public places secretly.
The following are some of the reasons why God's grace worked through St. Francis de Sales to make his work possible in spite of so many oppositions, and many who had left the church returned, and even his enemies apologized to him and rejoined the mother church.
His prayer life to create great impact among people.
The power of his homilies is sown as the seed of conversion of many.
His learned theological erudition, philosophical richness, socio-legal wisdom, and legal clarity to disturb the enemies.
His argument to defend the doctrines, argumentative eloquence to silence the counter-argument.
Many of the higher opposition leaders in the Division Council saw the truth in his argument and logic.
Using his courage to stop those who attacked him with weapons without weapons.
Gospel values, characteristic interests like love, patience, humility, compassion, and example of simple pastoral prayer as the most important attraction tool to attract people.
To carry on his work with unyielding spirit despite all the humiliations, challenges, and sufferings he faced.
His simple prayer life, loving attitude, and true state of humility were all the reasons for the conversion of almost 70,000 people from 50 Catholic families in Chablais district to Catholicism. Finally, his ministry elevated him to the bishopric of the Diocese of Geneva. Most importantly, it was this Chablais life of hardships that greatly impressed Father Peter Mary Mermier and prompted him to have St. Francis de Sales as patron of the missionary congregation that he had founded.
Dear fathers, brother teachers and students, this mind lets us know that we should, like St. Francis de Sales, need to overcome our challenges like fear, difficulties and struggles in life with the courage and confidence we all have in God. Live Jesus.
Dear Reverend Fathers, respected teachers, and dear students, what an impressive morning. You really amaze me with your talents in dancing, in public speech, and the mime that you performed. I really appreciate and I congratulate all of you, especially those who performed this morning, for displaying your talent so creatively and so meaningfully. I'm sure Msfs School here in Body continues to bring quality education to all of you. And that's why your parents are sending you to Msfs School. And that is a quality education. Education with excellence. You know, today education has become a business. Today, education has become a kind of commercial activity in many respects. And that's why we look for schools that can give us quality education. Msfs schools all over the world, the missionaries of St. Francis de Sales today work in 34 countries in the world. All our schools have a deep impact on students because we believe an integral formation of the hearts of our students. You know, today we speak of different shades of education. Maybe in the past, some 25 or 30 or 40 years ago, the most important component of education was the intellectual quotient. I hope you know what is intellectual quotient, or IQ. IQ meant that students with high IQ will be very successful in their life.
We want to let you know that having you on our frequencies makes all the difference. Your work ethic is unsurpassed. Your passion and ambition are infectious. And your willingness to grow the extra mile rubs off on the entire congregation as a tangible impact on
There are new beginnings, new opportunities, and new things to be excited for. Thank you. Thank you.